boys and girls. Today we are going to do the most fun activity, and I'm going to be taking you outside in just a few minutes, so keep watching. But first, I want to show you another way that we can count on our hundreds chart. So yesterday we got out our hundreds chart and we color coded it so that the count by tens over here on the end were all colored in one color, and then we did the ones, the tens, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, all the way to 100. And then we practice counting by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we know when we count by tens, that means we jump every 10 numbers. And all count by tens numbers end in a 0. Well, today I'm going to show you how we can count a different way. We can count by fives. If we count by fives, that means we jump every 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to, oops, you know that keeps happening to me over and over again. Good thing oh my goodness. Let me see if all my pencils are going to do that. So I'm going to circle that 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to circle those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does anybody notice a pattern showing up? I notice a pattern. I'm noticing that when you count by fives, the numbers all end in 5 or 0. 5 or 0. 5 or 0. And it looks like it's going to be this whole column and this whole column. So I'm going to go ahead and circle all those numbers that end with 5. I'm going to get a pen this time because those pencils just keep breaking it. Nope. Let me try this one. Let's try this one. And this one ends with 5. Oh my goodness. I'm going to switch to a marker. Forget that. All right, 5. This one ends with 5. This one ends with 5, this one ends with 5, this one ends with 5, and this one ends with 5. Same thing over here. Now I'm going to do my count by tens. They all end in a 0. Okay, now I'm going to show you what it sounds like when we count by fives. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Go ahead and practice that. But right now, we're going to head outside for a great activity. So keep watching. Hi again, boys and girls. Now I'm outside because I tried to think of a really fun way to practice counting. Look what I thought of. Hopscotch boards, but not just any old hopscotch boards. First, we're going to start out with a count by ones hopscotch board, and you can just hop on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can throw rocks with a friend and tell what number you got. But then I thought, well, let's get fancy. So then I made a count by tens hopscotch board. So here's my count by tens hopscotch board. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And again, you can hop it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Mrs. D needs some practice hopping on her hopscotch boards. So here's a count by tens. And look over here, I made a count by fives hopscotch board all the way to 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. But I've saved the best for last. Do you want to see what I did this morning? Come on with me. I made a hopscotch board all the way to 100. Take a look. Walk with me as we go down. Starts here and it just keeps going and going and going and going. We're only at 50 and we're now at 60s, and now we're at 70s, and now we're at 80s, and now we're at 90s, all the way to 100. I can't wait to play this one. You can hop it the whole way. You can throw your rocks with a brother or sister or mom and dad. You can do so many different things with this hopscotch board. Please send me pictures of you and your hopscotch boards. Bye-bye.